This is a tutorial on the index roll. I first saw this done by Slash and Cut. So I think he's the originator of the trick, or at least he's the first person to put the trick on video. The trick looks like this. The trick in it of itself is very simple. It's basically a finger rollover, except that you continue to rotate the balisong around your finger. To do the trick, you can start with either handle, because technically speaking, your finger is between the handles. It's not between the blades, so you shouldn't get cut, because this is where your finger lies. But for whatever reason, I found that it is actually easier for me to start with the the safe handle. I think it's just a mental thing, because I mean, really, it should be the same either way, but I always do it with the safe handle. So you're gonna throw the balisong around your index finger as you would for a finger twirl, but instead of just catching the blade, you're gonna let it rotate around your finger completely. Now this is kind of one of those tricks where it's a little bit harder to explain exactly how to do it, because it's based on feel. But one pointer I could give is that when you do the rotation, don't start the finger movement right away, because what happens is if you push too early, if you push here, you're gonna push and the blade's just gonna fly off and hit the wall. Or if you start here, you're gonna push and it's just gonna fly off your finger, right? So you want to wait a split second to let the balisong kind of go around a little bit more, maybe around right here you start to push, okay, and it'll rotate. The other thing is, you don't need too much force for this move. If you really whip your finger around, the balisong is going to just fly. So you want to try to be gentle and try to just feel where the balisong is. You should always kind of have some light contact with the balisong. So you don't need a lot of strength to do it. Now the exit strategy out of this trick is there's a lot of options, which is good because it opens the doors to combos. The hard part is actually controlling where you catch the rotation. So what I mean by that is, if you feel that you're losing momentum, or if you want to exit the trick and you're here, okay, what I usually do is I grab the handle, in this case it's the bite handle, and I will just continue rolling in, going into a thumb rollover. That's the most common way I do it. Another way I like to do it is, if I can stop right here, I like to slip my middle finger in here and then go into a zero gravity. But it kind of depends, like, you kind of have to have absolute control over that rotation, which I'm still learning this move, so for me it's kind of like wherever it ends up, I just kind of roll with it. And then there's more complicated variants on how to finish the move, where you could go from your index and then transfer to your thumb, which I'm not very consistent with, so I might put some footage where I have pulled it off, but I'm not 100% with that yet. But that's the index roll. It can actually be done with the other fingers as well. It can be done with the middle finger, the pinky. It's just a matter of practice, really. But the best way to learn is just start with your index, maybe just work on one rotation, and then when you're a little bit more comfortable, try to go for two, and so on and so forth, and eventually you'll be able to get it around several times. So that's the index roll, and hope to see it in your combos. Thanks for watching.